Hey guys, this is Dirt77 here to bring you a rundown on Dark Souls, which is if you haven't heard of it by now, which you probably already have, but it is a very interesting game that I guess just most games aren't made like this anymore. And because of that, it can be really fun, really frustrating in a good way though, and most important part, incredibly rewarding. So let's get started here. It's always scary every time I play this, so it might be a little bit slow, and I haven't played this in a while, so it makes it double scary. So basically, this is a RPG, a very action-oriented RPG, though. It's not very much like any other game you've played, especially lately. Um, what this game is there's kind of the story is a little strange. It's honestly not super important, but basically you are an undead person, I think, and you're just they're undead people, and then there are regular people. I don't, you know, stuff like that. Oh God, this is oh God. Okay, Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, and they said that one of the undeads will be chosen, and they will be awesome, and stuff like that, and I guess that you're that guy, and now you're trying to go around and ring these 3 bells that have been placed around the land. And to do this, you have to participate in some very intense, yet incredibly precise melee combat, and the way it works is it's just, well, as you can see, I pretty much always have my shield up. These fucking rats. I always use the shield and the spear because I can always, that means I can attack while I'm shielding. That's not good. Holy shit, this is bad. I haven't played this game in a while. The thing is about this game is, as you can see, this game is very, very dangerous. Like to the point to where it doesn't matter. There's leveling in this game. It works very differently than other games. But it doesn't really matter what level you are. You can be level 50 and the rat can be level 2. You might be able to kill the rat easier, but that still doesn't mean that rat isn't a threat to you. Everything in this game can kill you, and everything in this game will try to kill you, and it all comes down to your skills and excuse me, comes down to your skills and what you are able to do basically with your surroundings and with your precision. So for instance, these things are, oh, okay, that's not even an enemy, that's just a thing. I haven't played this in a while, so I know where I'm at, but I'm gonna try to go on a little mini quest in this video to, oh God, to get back my souls. God, I haven't played this in a bit. I forgot about all these things. See, what happens is you can see down the bottom right, I have a counter. It says 460. Those are my souls. Now in this game, souls are everything. Souls are your money, souls are your experience, souls are your everything. Like, if you don't have souls, you basically don't really have anything. To get souls, you kill enemies, and, you know, from various other things you will get them, such as finding dead people and stuff like that, you know, that you can basically loot. But the thing is, the big thing that that makes this game so challenging is the fact that when you die, which, as you can see, you can die very easily. When you die, you lose every one of these souls. Every single bit of them are gone. They will stay in the spot that you died, and you can come back. And if you're able to touch that spot that you died in before you get killed again, then you will recover those souls. But you have to be able to make it there alive again with 0 souls. And if you die, then that bloodstain goes away, and you'll never get them back. So yeah, it's very intense. Every I wouldn't call it a gamble. Like, I wouldn't say every encounter is a gamble, just because the controls are so fantastic that basically any time that you get killed, as much as you might scream fuck and want to break your controller in half, it is going to be your fault. It's because you decided to attack when you shouldn't have attacked, or you decided to let your shield down when you shouldn't have let your shield down, stuff like that. And that's what'll kill you in this game. I could have sworn I opened a shortcut or something. I don't know where I am. See, the last time I played this, I got to an area where I was in a forest type area on top of a lot of decks, and I died. And I was hoping in this video I would have a little quest to get back my soul from that area. I don't remember what the area is at. So yeah, this game Yeah, so yeah, back to the souls. I don't want to get off that subject yet. So yeah, that's very important. There's a lot of different things that involve online play in this game, but aren't actually online play, which I love. For instance, the blood stains. Like, there's these things on the ground that you'll see. You actually don't see very many of them right now. I guess it's because I'm not sure. Maybe not a lot of people have died in this area, but blood stains will show up on the ground for where other people in their game have died. And if you touch the blood stain, then it will show a 10-second or so clip of that person dying. Not like an actual clip, like it's not going to cut to anything, but like it just shows like basically a ghost of that person. This is where I fought a huge dragon, I believe. Yeah, a gargantuan dragon that was pretty intense. Had the help of some guys. God, these rats. That's not good. Okay, as you can see, I have a stamina bar up there. That kind of is the basis of this whole combat system. But there's a lot of interesting things with it. Like, for instance, if you let down your shield, you recover stamina quicker. This makes it to where you can kind of gamble and let down your shield and get your stamina back. But, of course, whenever you have your shield down, you are vulnerable to attack. So, yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Let's kill this rat. Just get rid of that rat. Yeah, so the bloodstains and stuff is cool. There also will be messages that are left on the ground from other people that can, you know, hinder you or hurt you. For instance, let's say there's some traps in this game. Like, let's say I was going to walk up a set of stairs, and walking up that set of stairs, there was a person waiting to push a rock onto me. Now, I might not have any idea that's coming, but if somebody else decided they wanted to leave a message on the ground and tell me, trap ahead or something along that lines, then I would know, and it would be awesome. This is the one thing that Spear sucks for, is hitting people low on the ground, because I never do this. Stupid glob things. You can hold 2 weapons in each hand, so I'll just shoot this guy with a bow and arrow for now. And yeah, you can switch between them on the fly. Die. Thank you. And yeah, the combat system is just great. That's basically what this game comes down to, is how much you are willing to work with the combat system and improve yourself. Oh God, no, God, no, no! Oh, I hate these things. These things are so gross. I didn't mean to fall in that pit. No! Oh, what the fuck are these things? They're like frog rats. Oh God, get away from me. Gotta kill all these. I think if I get in this breath for too long, then it'll kill me. I never stayed in it long enough to find out, but we'll see. Let me kill these fucking things. And I'll hopefully try to explain this a little bit more. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm cursed! No, what's happening to me? No, everything! Oh, God, no! Oh, this went really bad. Oh, this went really bad. Okay. Well, anyway, now, wait, when you're lifting the curse requires a purging stone, or that aid a healer, and oh God, holy shit, I should have looked a little bit more at this game before I decided to record, because this is not going well at all. Anyway, I guess I can go ahead and show it. Well, no, I don't think I will show the soul recovery system, because I don't want to go down there with those fucking rat frog things again. Those things are creepy as hell. I've never been caught in a curse thing before. Okay, anyway, as you can see, I have no souls, which means I'm angry. I'm gonna kill this guy for that. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, that's what this game is, and it's a lot of that. A lot of people like to play this game in a way where they look up stuff on the internet, you know, and they you know, find out the best ways to farm stuff and get their souls highest, where they can level up themselves, get better armor, stuff like that. I don't really like to play it that way very much. I think that this game excels tremendously in putting out a really, really great isolated atmosphere. Like, to the point where you feel like no one can help you. You're all by yourself. You're the only person that can help yourself. And what are you going to do about it? Every time I play this game, regardless of, you know, if I'm recording a video or not. I always turn off my notifications on my Xbox because I really don't want any sort of interference, because it puts you in such a great world where you really feel alone, like completely alone. Like, oh, it's good stuff, really good stuff. Even more so, I think, than Demon Souls. And it's, by the way, if you've heard of Demon Souls, which is obviously the predecessor to this game, you probably can tell that this is a very, very similar game. But the thing is that they made some good improvements to this, smart improvements to this. It didn't necessarily make it any easier, but I think, if anything, I honestly think this game is harder than Demon Souls. But they, like, made it more manageable. For instance, I'll tell you about this after I kill these rats. I really wish I could remember where that place was that I was at, because that would be cool if I could show that, but it doesn't matter now because my souls aren't there anymore, because I fucking died to a rat, rodent, sewer creature abomination, and kind of depressed about that. But anyway, yeah, so down at the bottom left you can see my inventory. These are my weapons. I hold 2 in one hand. I've got a shield and a bow and arrow, and I've got a spear and a talisman. The talisman can be used to push people and stuff. At the bottom you'll see I have a useless flask and some other items. Useless flasks are the big addition to this game, and what this does is whenever you drink one, it fills you up. I'd say about right now, at least where my vitality is, it fills me up about halfway. And now the thing is with Demon Souls, the healing items were I believe some sort of herb. I forgot exactly what what it was, or something. Good old herbs, they heal everything. But anyway, sometimes what would happen in Demon Souls is, let's say something like that just happened to where I died and I didn't have any souls. I don't know what. Okay. So I come back and I have no souls. I have no items. It's really hard to get back into it, you know? Like, you go someplace and you're trying to get your souls back and you have 0 souls and you have no way of healing yourself, so you're just super behind. It's like getting a bad save and, like, a bad checkpoint in a game or something, I mean, like, you kind of understand it because this game's crazier in those games, but you just would really get in bad positions. It would be really hard for you to pull yourself out of. And this is not a good position either. Holy shit. This is not a good game to talk and play. Oh my god. Stupid rats. I can usually run through these things like nothing. Anyway. So yeah. In this game, they have solved that problem by adding useless flask. And what this does is every time you go to a bonfire, which you saw me at the beginning of the video I was at, it refills your useless flask to 5. And useless flasks, like I said, heal you about halfway. Now, this doesn't take away from the difficulty of the game. I don't know exactly what balancing they've done to do this, but basically it makes it to where you always feel like you are never at a disadvantage just because of the game mechanics. But the game is still incredibly fucking hard and will kick your ass, and you will be using those useless flasks all the time. So it's great. I really like the addition of useless flasks. I think that they did a great job with them, and I think that it's awesome. And there's a couple other additions here and there, like such as the bonfire, where it refills your useless flask. Whenever you stay at a bonfire, you will recover all of your health, and you will recover, of course, your useless flask and everything, but it will make all the enemies around you respawn. And that means, you gotta basically start from scratch when it comes to that area, but you are all pumped back up again. Now, yeah, that's a great addition, because not only does the bonfire work as that, it also works as basically a type of checkpoint. This game will save anywhere at any time. Up at the top right, if you see a flame, that means it's saving. But if you, go to a bonfire, it's a safe place, and you can always save there and, chill out for a little while and not to worry about much. Okay, that freaking hole is coming up. Okay. There's a way to run. There's a way to... Okay, there's a way to jump. Okay, let's see if we can jump over this. I hope I can. I really do, because that would be great. I don't want to fall back down into there. No, God! No! God! Ah! Alright, whatever. I'll show you the souls. There, I got my souls back. Now I just gotta not die to these guys this time. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna talk right now because I want to make sure I don't get cursed again. I don't know what happens when you get double cursed, but I want to find out. So when you... Oh my god, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, I'm gonna back up. This is still really bad. This is worse. This is worse. This is worse. I'm running. I'm getting out of here. Goodbye, fucking frog things. Oh god, no. Oh god, this is not good. I think I might be a little screwed here once again. So cool. Okay. All right. Come on now. Come on, guys. Let's go. Just don't curse me. It's cool. You don't gotta curse me. You don't gotta curse me. Just get out of here. Oh, you're so gross. Oh, you're so gross. I don't like being around you. I don't like being around you at all. Come on. Come on. Die. Oh, look at all these bodies. Look at that good ragdoll. Yeah, stick to me. Stick to me. Alright, Jesus. Yeah, bonfires. Yeah, stuff like that. This game is still really hard. So anyway, I kind of wish I wouldn't be dicking around in the sewers the whole time. I should have kind of messed around a little bit more with the game to... I mean, I've played this game a whole lot. It's just that I kind of have to be in the right mood to play this game because it's so different from most of the other games that are out there, and it's so difficult. And so I don't play this game every day, but I do play it pretty regularly. But yeah, it's awesome. It's as much as I might not be putting it off, it is awesome. And as many times as you might say fuck, like losing to, you know, some enemy or especially some boss, when you beat that boss, oh man. It's not because you leveled up enough, or at least for me, it's not because I leveled up enough, it's not because I did this, it's because I got this shit done, I figured out the pattern, I blocked at the right times, I made sure I knew how vulnerable I was, and I took a fucking, you know, dragon down with my spear, and it feels great. Like, you know, it's just something that most games just cannot accomplish in these days anymore. Like, it's you know, not that most games are bad. I enjoy a good modern game a lot, you know, tons of times, but this game just takes you back to a time to where when you beat something, it's not because, you know, you got checkpointed enough, and it's not because you just, I don't know. It's all you. It really is. And the fact that they put you in such an isolated environment as well just improves that feeling even more. And you can get help from online people. This game is not only offline. There are things you can do to call assistance for other people into your world. I think it's a guardian. I don't remember what it's called, but basically you put down a thing. Okay, this is a message right here. Let me show you this first. And the guardian calling things look very similar to this. So, oh god, there's also another one of these. So, kill that. And normally, and this game is not a lot. I know right now I'm still spending a lot of times in the sewers, but there's a lot of different environments in this game. A lot of really, really nice looking stuff in this game, like some great looking outdoor environments. And I'll try to get out there really quick before this video is over to show you. But one of the main differentiators from this game and Demon Souls is the fact that this world is entirely interconnected. You're not going to be, you know, going to any levels or anything like that. It's all interconnected. It's all basically one big circle, it seems like. And it's great. There's actually no map or anything, but you get used to it. You find out where everything is, and it's awesome to be able to just trek from one side of the world to the other in a game like this. It's really great. It's a great addition. So this is a message. Someone left to this message, beware of the curses. That obviously means, you know, beware of these guys. They will curse you, and then you will get really mad on YouTube. So, yeah, that's a message. That's the idea of a message. I wish I could show you guys a bloodstain or something, but it looks like I'm not finding any of those right now, because unlike me, it looks like most people are smart enough to get out of these sewers. And I'm going to try to get out of these sewers real quick and show you a little bit more of that interconnected world, because I really think that that is the one of the best and coolest improvements from Demon Souls, is the fact that you're just roaming through. You were just it's even more immersive, and it's even more it's just awesome. I love it. I really love the way this game is made, and at the same time I really hate the way this game is made. So, you know, it's cool. Oh shit. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna have to fix this curse. This is actually the first time I've ever been cursed. As you can see, I'm holding down my shield, so I'm getting my stamina back much quicker. But it's always a scary feeling when you do not have your shield up, because anybody can kill you. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where I'm at here. Because I'm pretty sure there's some... Okay, yeah, I think I'm at the shortcut now. I think the shortcut is over here. And, you know, it might sound kind of frustrating without a map, but you really do get used to everything. They do a pretty good job of putting solid landmarks near stuff that you can remember, such as shortcuts and stuff like that. And there's a general kind of hub, I would say. You know, I actually wouldn't call it a hub, but there's just basically kind of a hometown type deal you can always come back to and, you know, refresh. I thought that there was a shortcut I opened back with this bonfire. But maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, I can rest at the bonfire, redo all my uses flask. I can't heal anymore right now because I'm cursed, but if I needed to, I can always rest there, but it will make all the enemies respawn. Now, I know there's some really tough enemies coming up here, so I hope I'm not going to have to fight through them to get back to the outside world, because I felt like there was definitely a shortcut to get me back out there without having to go through these guys again, but I can't remember that right now, and I'm being recorded, so I'm going to try to just get back up there any way I can, which is probably going to kill me. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay. I think I left this message. It says, be wary of up. Yeah. And you can only use a certain amount of words to make it makes the message entering quicker and better. It doesn't limit it or anything. It's just that's the reason why I said be wary of up. But there's something up on the ceiling that will hurt you if you come up. Okay, yeah, there's some really creepy dudes up here that might mess me up. So I'm just gonna try to run out of here as quickly as possible, so I can show you some of the really beautiful world that this game has created for itself. If I can get past these butcher guys. Because I know there's butcher guys in here. I think, at least. There's a dude that I saved back in here. And then, oh god. Alright. Oh, okay, this guy isn't bad. Deal with that. As long as one of those other guys don't sneak up on me. Okay. It's very much about watching your surroundings. If something gets away from you, it can really get away from you. Like, to the point where you are dead in 2 seconds. You have to really keep an eye on yourself. Like, for instance, those guys, I don't want to fight them if I hope not to, but I have to keep an eye on them to make sure that they're not going to initiate it with me, because if they sneak up and they hit you in the back, you could be dead in 2 seconds. Okay, it looks like the butcher guys might have been a strong enough enemy to where when you kill them, they go away completely. That happens with some enemies. And normally he was right here, obviously chopping up the meat. But there was 2 of them, and I killed them both, and it looks like they are not coming back, which is great. So I might actually be able to show you the outside world here. Certain enemies, if you kill them, they have to be pretty strong, but certain really strong enemies, basically mini bosses, if you kill them, will stay away, and that's always great. So, you know, yeah. These little guys are never too much of a problem, but like I said, you always have to be careful of everything, really, in this game. Anything can kill you if you give it the chance. And there's not a much worse feeling than getting killed by one of the weakest enemies in the game, but it can certainly happen if you do not pay attention. So, let me get up here. The outside world, I'm pretty sure, is just right up here. I'm actually getting a decent amount of souls for all this, too, so it's good. I love the spear because you can still block while you attack, and it's got great reach. So let's see here. Played through Demon Souls in a very similar way with the spear and the shield. All right, that looks like light. Light, yes. Okay, where am I? All right, God, yeah, that was the depths. I forgot that's what that's called. Here's another message: beware of the hollow. There's another, I guess he's just saying there's a lot of undead guys in there. This is the Undead Burg. And you spend a lot of time here because there are a lot of undead guys. Apparently you are a good undead guy. That's what they call the undead in this game, is hollow. One of the main mechanics in this game is humanity. It is when you, let's say, okay, right now, I think, no, I actually, I think I'm hollow. Yeah, I think at the moment, yeah, I'm a zombie. As you can see, I'm pretty gross looking. In Demon Souls, when you had, when you were dead and you know, were a soul form, you only could have half of your health. Oh, don't worry, that's not a bad guy. That's somebody you can buy stuff from. Really scared me the first time I saw him, but yeah. In Demon Souls, if you died, you would turn into a soul, and you would only have, I believe, half of your health and, you know, some other disadvantages. In this one, when you're a zombie, it's not quite as noticeable, the disadvantages, but there are definitely some things that are much better when you're a human. For instance, when you're a human, you have better abilities to get better item drops, stuff like that, and also it's very important to be able to kindle your fire. When you turn into a human, you can kindle a fire. And what happens when you kindle a fire makes it to where you can, you see how I have 10 useless flasks? Most bonfires only give you 5, unless you kindle it. So if you kindle it when you're a human, which uses up 1 humanity, up at the, oh god, I was about to say up at the top left, it tells you how many humanities you have, but I guess because I'm cursed, it just shows kind of a poopish looking thing. But, god, that's really depressing. I got cursed. Anyway, yeah, when that happens, you use up 1 humanity. You have to be human to kindle, but you also will use up 1 humanity, and you have to use up 1 humanity to turn human as well, unless you kill a boss. And you can kindle a fire, get yourself some more useless flasks, and also it allows you to do stuff like I was talking earlier and didn't get to completely finish talking about, summoning people and stuff like that. The summoning people works very similar to how the messages work, except it'll be a gold message on the ground if you're a human. Other people put that out there, and like other undead people will put a sign on the ground saying, hey, I want to get summoned to your game, you know. And if you're human, you will be able to see those signs. If you're not, then you won't. But what happens is if they come into your game and they help you beat a boss, then they will gain, you know, they will turn back into a human, and they will gain humanity from it. So they get something, and of course you just get the help of them assisting you. And there's no voice chat. There's no way to invite your friends. There's nothing like that, because it might sound kind of crazy to a lot of people. I don't even think you're allowed to go into party chat when you play this game. That might sound crazy to a lot of people, but I really respect the determination that they've made to put forth the atmosphere that this game has. The isolated, just scary and intense atmosphere that this game puts through. It's not a horror game by any means, but the intensity and the neck, you know, the hair on the back of your neck will just feel things that games just don't make you feel anymore. And it's awesome. Check out this huge bird. Who's going, Anyway, this is kind of basically the home base deal. And, you know, you got some guys that you can talk to that will teach you stuff. And you got a bonfire. And from here, you just basically start your adventure. You wander around, and you don't wander around. There's cities and stuff you go to, but, yeah. And for instance, like, this is a shortcut right up here I'll show you, to one of the worlds, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Right here, there's an elevator that will take me up to an earlier area that I visited a lot, which is part of the Undead Burg, I believe. It's just on the other side. It's a church type area. There's a really intense dude. Well, not really intense dude, but just a guy that's not a boss that you fight kind of regularly that's way more intense than more of the other people. So I guess I could fight him, and then I'll call this video. Okay, well, actually, there's a lot of guys up here I need to handle. There used to be a big priest in this church that I murdered. Actually, I don't know if he was a priest. I don't know what he was, but he's dead now. I know that. And let's see. There's these guys out here. Pillars of body. I'm gonna have to work on. I wanted to show off some of the humanity stuff, but I obviously cannot right now because I'm cursed. So I'll have to work on that and stuff. Damn, that really sucks. I lost all those souls, guys. because I actually had a pretty decent amount of souls chilling over in that area. I don't remember where that area is. I think I kind of do. I just didn't. I don't want to waste too much time in this video just wandering around looking for stuff. So, so this guy right here, I'll end it after I fight this guy. These are just. This is an enemy that you see fairly frequently, but it's still pretty difficult. I always like to make sure I bring him out where I have as much space as possible and as little of a chance to aggravate other enemies. So, so me and this guy will just duke it out, and then we'll call it. Come here, dude. His little sword. You have to be very careful, very, very careful with this stuff, because this guy's quick, and gotta watch your stamina, you know, and shit like that. And it's always like, you know, that sucks that I lost all those souls in there, but it's because I was being stupid and was not looking at my surroundings. I fell down that hole like 5 times already, and I should have known that hole was there, and I should have been looking for the hole. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! I don't think so. Get down. I'm trying to heal in front of me. Anyway, yeah, it comes down to you, and that's what makes this game awesome. It's you versus a fucking insane world. And there's not really any other game like it. So if you want to check it out, if you've played Demon Souls or heard of Demon Souls, this game is very similar to that. And it's, you know, instead of it only being available on the PS3, it's also available on Xbox 360. Hey, there's somebody else playing right there. You see that blue ghost? That's someone else just wandering around their own world, you know? Yeah, it's also on the Xbox 360. Great game, cool game. At first they were saying they weren't going to do any DLC for it, but it seems like they're starting to change their mind, and there might be some DLC coming very soon. And it's a game that you can dump a lot of hours into and feel improved from, so... Anyway, I'll run over to this bonfire, and I will call it a video. So thanks for watching. I hope this, you know, showed you a little bit about Dark Souls. It's very interesting game. I wish I would have played it a little bit before I started the recording. I shouldn't have just jumped in and tried to grab the souls that I barely remember where they're at. But live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. Live and learn and drink Eustace. See you guys next time.